The main server of the Resistance space has recently become the target of several malicious hack jobs. We know the hackers are in a hidden base located beneath the desert. If we don't do something about it soon, we will have many problems with the generation project of the new energy. Zero, will you sneak into their hidden base and destroy their main computer? Will you accept? Do you remember where the entrance is? Good luck, Zero. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and I am salty as fuck. But more importantly, this is Mega Man Zero. So, this is actually a pre-recorded video, or I guess I should say post-commentary, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But basically, I had just finished, literally just now, a minute ago, finished recording this. And then I went to go look at the audio, and for whatever reason, I record with my mic volume at like 0.1. Wait a second, I'll unlock it for you. It's open. Be careful, Zero. Yeah, I record with 0.01, one of those two, basically, because like that's what works. I don't know, my mic is really sort of sensitive, so it picks up a lot of noise. So I have to lower it all the way down. But sometimes, randomly, for whatever reason, the volume will just skyrocket all the way back up to basically 100%, or I guess technically it's 1, which is, 100. So I guess 1% is what I record with, 100% is what it sometimes defaults back into. I magically survive the spikes just there. It defaults back to 1, and when it does that, I, sound loud as fuck. And not even, loud as fuck, but like, it just sounds like shit, because I'm right in front of the mic. So, yeah, like I was saying, I sound loud as fuck, and the audio sounds like shit. And I try to somewhat salvage it, but that didn't work out. So, since I still had the recording, I figured I might as well just talk over it again. I mean, you guys didn't really miss much. All I did was talk about how all I've done in the last, I want to say 3 weeks. I don't even know, to be totally honest. I think it's been a week or two. I've lost complete track of time. But what I'm trying to get at is that all I've done is been playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, for the last long time. Since the game came out. Whenever that is, to whenever a week before this video comes out. Something like that. I've only been doing that, like, throughout the entire day. Like, literally, there's been several days where I've played the entire day and then the entire night. And then I would go to sleep at like 4 in the morning, wake up at like 7, and start the whole process all over again. It's a little ridiculous. But it's somewhat quieted down now, just because I'm feeling kind of, I guess, bummy, and I feel like I should be doing some work and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to keep myself a little bit more busy than just playing Metal Gear. But I mean, the main reason why, aside from the fact that, I want to play the game and whatnot, it's just because, I got a job recently. And I talked about this in Pokemon Light Platinum. And basically, I had the job and everything, but I'm waiting for my paperwork to clear out at the moment. But the problem is that that's taken a really long time. So I'm supposed to be, I was supposedly going to start like 2 weeks ago. But naturally I haven't yet. And I'm still waiting on the paperwork to clear up. And for, for CUNY, since I'm working at my school, to give me the okay to work, basically. And yeah, I've been kind of stuck in like limbo, just anxiously waiting. Not really doing much, because I haven't wanted to sort of record or do too much of anything, just because I'm waiting to get my schedule so that I know how to like sort of plan things around my work schedule and not have to go back later on and be like, alright, I can't do this anymore, blah 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 blah. So, right, so originally I thought I had to, jump on top of that, and I spent a good while doing that, but it turns out there was another submarine with this ladder that I was actually supposed to go up. So I was half right, I just forgot that there was another one. Anyways, let's go ahead and keep going. I'll open the door. Stay put, Zero. It's open. Okay, Zero. Find the computer room and destroy all of the machines. Good luck. She really loves using them damn ellipses. Damn, woman, be a little more confident. So yeah, I've been playing The Phantom Pain, and I don't know, like, I really love the game, obviously, since I haven't stopped playing it. But at the same time, I feel like the only reason that I've been playing it obsessively is because I really want to know, sort of the deeper plot and stuff. I hate it when I'm always trying to say something eloquent and then I just spout out crap out of my mouth. But basically, I just want to know the story, and I want to know answers. I want answers to all these questions that I've had for like the last forever, basically. And yeah, that's why I've been rushing through the game. And what's really annoying about the game is that it's not like your usual Metal game. It's in the style of Portable Ops and Peace Walker, and that everything is mission-based, whereas in, you know, all the other Metal Gear Solids, you kind of go through the entire game normally. You know, you progress through the entire game in one constant motion. Here you have missions which are usually part of the story, and then you can do whatever the hell you feel like in between, while, you know, still technically playing and whatnot. Which, I don't mind that concept, and I don't think it's horrible for a Metal Gear game, but I feel like it was executed a little bit better in Peace Walker, only because there's like very little sort of story so far. I've only made it, I've like done one mission in Chapter 2, but like there's very little story going on. For a Metal Gear game, that's very like depressing and astonishing. Like there's not much going on. Like there's, you know, some certain story bits, I mean, and there was, you know, a big like cutscene during the last part of, you know, Chapter 1, and there was, you know, a couple little things in between, but nothing really big or relevant. I mean, the only really big things that happened were when you got Quiet, when you got Huey, and then at the end of, you know, Chapter 1. But that's it. In between, everything was kind of like, you know, just Kaz or Ocelot or someone just talking to you, and it's kind of like, oh yeah, this and this and that, blah blah blah. And like, I get, you know, there's the cassette tapes and all that stuff that you can use, but their main computers... No, wait, no. The main computer room. Say room. Woman. What the hell was I doing at this point? I don't know. It's probably... There we go. The main computer room is supposedly in this room, blah 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 blah. Without... Ah, fuck it. You guys get what's going on, right? I have to find the main computer. Here it is. She's like, go get it. I'll open the door. Boom. Destroy some shit. Anyways. So I don't know. I just feel like... I feel like the first chapter is sort of like a really big prologue for most of it, especially since you don't really do too much relevant aside. I mean, you spoiler alert, you go ahead and you kill, well, you don't kill Skullface, but Skullface dies, but you don't really get any answers from it. Like, I was kind of hoping that you would find out, you know, who Skullface is, you know, find out that he's, you know, I don't know, fucking Grey Fox, or Python, or, you know, somebody relevant, not just, you know, fucking just some guy with a skull for a face. Like, yeah, like, I think they explain that, you know, he got burned alive or something, but, like, who cares? Like, I was expecting him to be, you know, relevant, you know, have some sort of importance to, like, the entire Metal Gear lore, but he really doesn't. Like, not like... Not in like an actual sense. Like, sure, he did these things that impacted the story and, you know, affect the lore as a whole, sure. But himself, not really, because, you know, you could have literally put anyone in his shoes, and it would have been pretty much the same thing. You could have gotten, you know, a guy named Buttface, and, you know, swapped him out for Skullface, and it would have had the same exact effect on the lore. So far. I mean, I don't know if later on in Chapter 2 something else happens and we find something out, but I doubt it. So I don't know, that kind of disappointed me a little bit. I'm still a little disappointed at the fact that, you know, it's like back in the day, but like all of the tech and stuff that I'm using is far superior than most of the stuff in like 4 or in like 1 or 2, which is really silly. Because that's why I really like Snake Eater, because, you know, they used the weapons of the times. You know, you didn't have a radar because, you know, it was back in the day. The codec was old. It looked really cool. I really liked that aspect of it. here, like in Peace Walker, especially with like the giant AI, pods and not Metal Gears, but totally were Metal Gear looking things. Like I feel like they kind of like, come on, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. Be careful, Zero. I've got a massive energy reading. The enemy is near. Almost went and killed myself. There we go. My name is Leviathan, one of the 4 Guardians of Master X. After hearing so much about you from the pretty boy and the combat nerd, I've been looking forward to seeing you. I can't wait to see their faces when they find out that it is I who retired you. Now, don't you hold back just because I'm a woman. So, this is Leviathan, one of Master X's Guardians, and so far the 3rd that we've faced thus far. As she mentioned, there was the combat nerd Fefnir, who I faced who I faced last time in the desert. A duel in the desert, to be precise. And then there was Harpuya, the pretty kid, who I took on in, somewhere. Basically the mission I was rescuing, Cold Bar. But yeah, this is Leviathan. She's in the water. Her weakness is fire, as you can see by all the ice she has. It's a pretty easy boss battle. I mean, you can dodge all her stuff. I'm being really stupid in the beginning because I'm, using the booster only. I don't know, I had this sort of mentality that I thought the booster was the best way to do it, because I figured I didn't really want to move around too much, so I figured that would be the best way to do it. But she actually just stays right in front of you, and if you use your charged saber shot, you can actually stop her from attacking. So I was being really dumb, and I could have just gone ahead and hit her with the saber shot the entire time. But instead now, this time, I wised up and I'm gonna go ahead and start using the charged saber shots. Just go ahead and wreck her shit. Because, to be honest, this isn't really a horrible boss battle. I mean, sure, it has pretty much the 3 most annoying things in video games ever. You have, you know, water. Horrible. Underwater, at that. Not even just plain water. Just the fact that you're underwater, that's horrible in any video game. You have ice, which fucking sucks in video games. I hate ice in any video game. And then to top it all off, you have one-hit kill spikes, which is even worse than all those other things. But it's actually a really easy fight. Why didn't you terminate me? Are you showing me mercy? How rude. I told you not to hold anything back. Next time we meet, you better give me your best shot. Farewell. Good work, Zero. Sweet. So, that's that. Mission complete. Shitty score, as usual. Fuck you, rating system. Attempts to hack our base have ceased, thanks to you. I'll do my best to achieve my mission to develop a substitute energy. The future of all Relic Plays depends on us. Stay fresh.